come on to the thing so we can bring him on and ask him why he refused to give us a bio and tell us about himself? Yes, Mr. Negro Pen. Can you unmute yourself, please?
In the email.
Can you unmute yourself, please?
What did you say, sorry?
Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm curious. Welcome to the show. Thank you for accepting my invitation to come on to the show. I want to ask you, because you had so much to say about us, so it's time for us to, get to it.
Okay.
Why did you refuse to send a bio about yourself?
I didn't refuse to send a bio. I refused to send any private information about myself because of the current situation with people questioning the integrity of your organization. Why would I send my personal information to a brother? No, well, I haven't finished answering your question. You're trying to interject.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't.
I asked you for a bio. I asked you for a bio so that we can introduce yourself.
And you're trying to interject whilst I'm talking.
Okay, answer the question, please.
Okay, so I didn't send any personal information about myself simply because of the nature of the situation, because of the integrity, people questioning the integrity of your organization and its activities in regards to this audit. So why would I send my personal information like that to an organization?
So wait a minute. Okay, so you're saying that you didn't send your bio, which just about every professional person has a CV or a bio about themselves that they send out. You send it to, if you apply for a job, you send out a bio. Most of us who go on interviews will send the interviewer a bio about ourselves. That's common practice, okay, in this thing that we do. So your answer why you refuse to send your bio is because of our organization? I don't understand. Because there's a question.
Was that a question? Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I don't understand. It doesn't logically make any sense to me, but go ahead.
It makes perfectly logical sense to me. Okay, so I'll try and put it in different words. So your organization has been compromised. It has been compromised.
Okay, stop. No, wait. You can't go further. How? Where's your evidence that we've been compromised? Bring your evidence right now. Bring it. Bring the evidence that we've been compromised. Don't just say anything, because you can make your mouth say anything. My grandmother used to say, you can make your mouth say anything. I'm an attorney. I need to see the evidence. And who in our organization has been compromised, and where's your evidence that we've been compromised?
Okay, so the audit was supposed to...
Which audit?
Excuse me?
Which one?
Which one? Sorry.
Are you referring to? Because we have to be clear. There was an audit done at the request of Sister Phoenix Rain with a brother named Jonathan Biden. Are you talking about that, or are you talking about the independent one that's been done by attorney Shakina Chinadu? Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the audit the Exodus Alliance has been taking care of.
Okay, so you're talking about the audit that the attorney in the Gambia is doing, because the Exodus Alliance is not.
I'm talking about the one that was arranged by the Exodus Alliance.
Okay,
the one that
you do know that the Exodus Alliance members are not conducting an audit, right? You know that I'm not doing an audit. RJ is not doing an audit. Chief Fode is not doing an audit. President General of UNIA is not doing an audit. And the State of the Africa Diaspora is not conducting an audit. You do know that. There's an attorney who is not a member of the Exodus Alliance, who doesn't know Quasi Boyd, who doesn't know Art Cathy, who is not beholden to us. So she's an independent person, and she has found a second auditor, certified auditor in the Gambia, to also conduct a follow-up independent one to hers. So be clear, which audit has been compromised? The one that doesn't have anything to do with anybody, or the one that was given to you by Phoenix Rain?
Okay, I'll answer that question. I just find it kind of funny that your organization makes the assumption that we should just take your word for it too. There is nothing.
Nobody asked you to take our word for anything.
You haven't shown any proof yourself.
All right, first of all, I need you to.
You can try and shout over me, but it's not. Well, I've been listening to your radio show for the last half an hour, and to be frank, all it sounds like is a group of people damage controlling the situation, which has inexplicably led you into this situation. Okay, nobody asked the Exodus Alliance to get involved in this.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did.
No, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. Okay.
Sir, we have tons of emails from people who asked us to get involved because the situation was out of control and because the sister was online alleging that people was threatening her life. So yes, people did ask us to get involved. But let me go back because I'm trying to find out from you. You said, and I want to make clear, you said the Exodus Alliance was compromised, and I want you to, before all of these people who are watching, present your evidence that we've been compromised, who in the Exodus Alliance has been compromised, and how has the audit been compromised by the independent auditor? That's what I want to know, because that's what you said on your show, so you should be able to back it up.
You're going to answer the question, or are you going to answer that over me?
Okay. I'm waiting.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and answer that question for you. You can come on here and say that's an independent audit and say that you don't know these solicitors all you want, okay? But people are not just going to make the assumption and take...
Sir, I just want your evidence. All I want is the evidence. Can you give us the evidence?
I'm answering the question. It's coming up to it.
This is okay. I just want you to give us the evidence.
This is not a court of law. This is the court of public opinion, and this is what
exactly. So we're not doing gossip, sir. We're not going to engage in gossip and conjecture. What we need is your evidence that the Exodus Alliance has been compromised. That's what the people want to see. That's what you've been saying on your channel. Please bring forth the evidence. Bring forth the evidence
on my channel. I gave evidence on my channel.
No, these people want to. What's the evidence?
The evidence is that Crazy Boyd, right, has an association, has a relationship, has some form of connection to your alliance.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's it. That's enough.
And that's a lie. But that's a lie. That's not true. That's a lie.
That's exactly the truth, and I can prove
it
right now.
That's not true, sir. That's not true.
I can prove it now.
That's a lie.
Right now.
Where is the evidence? Please, I want to see it. Where's the evidence?
Okay, is he not part of any of your organization? Is he not registered to? I'll tell. Well, you can shout.
No,
I can hear you perfectly. You don't have to shout. Is he not registered to? Give me a second. Made in Africa project. He's registered with you with that.
No.
Is he not?
No.
Yes,
he's not. No.
No,
he's not.
You're lying, sister.
Sir, he's not.
You're lying.
Let me tell you exactly. See, this is what all this conjecture and all of this making. Listen, he is not. He is not an investor with Made in Africa project. He is not a member. He is not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
I literally watched him talk about it during a YouTube live, during an 8-hour YouTube live session that you did.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. So
not part of the organization. I actually posted the video on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
You say it's got nothing to do with you.
Thank you. Okay. So let me come back. Let me come in here. Before the Made in Africa telethon, RJ had asked Kwesi if he would be interested in being an investor agent with Made in Africa, And initially, Kwesi had agreed, but never followed through, never did any application, never did anything. Never did. And they never talked of, excuse me.
Contact with him. You have
So,
contact with him. Are you
sir,
so? You can't just say so to that. If you
are you serious?
that means there is a relationship there. That's enough to say that your audit can be compromised.
So wait a minute.
Yourself.
Excuse me. So you're saying that because RJ had a conversation with Kwesi about potentially being a member of the Made in Africa project, which never materialized, never happened, had very little contact with him after that, other than to ask him to ask Art Kathy to apologize. Wait a minute, let me finish, because I want to make sure I understand your logic. I need to understand your logic. So based on that, you're saying the Exodus Alliance is compromised.
I'm saying that, I'm saying if the ambassador of the Exodus Alliance, right, if he has a personal relationship with the person that the audit is going to...
Sir, that's not a personal relationship.
I'm not going to
talk about it. Are you trying to say...
I'm not going to talk
So after today, after this conversation...
You cannot do that. You're talking over...
Oh, wait a minute. I just want to be clear, because you're saying that after today, after you and I finished talking, the fact that we had a conversation means that now we have a personal relationship with each other? Is that what you're saying? Is that your...
I'm saying the fact that we've had this conversation in public, online, in front of thousands of people is a different situation than somebody coming online and just saying, oh yeah, somebody had a conversation with somebody and it was only this short. There is no proof in that. That's
okay, but there's no,
don't you?
But listen, you're the one making the allegation, so you need to show proof that they have this relationship. And what I'm telling you is no such relationship exists. You're the one that's going on and making videos and accusing Brother RJ of being compromised based on a conversation that he had with a man way back in May, almost a year ago, and you're saying he's compromised because of that conversation with something that has totally nothing to do with that conversation. And that's absolutely ridiculous, sir. That's ridiculous. That doesn't make sense.
You've just said yourself that he only had one conversation. Now you've backtracked yourself, and now you're saying, oh, wait a minute, he only had one short conversation, when in fact there was two conversations. The first conversation that I watched myself, which was 25 minutes long, with Art Kathy online, live and streamed, which means the reality is the relationship went on way before that. Okay.
All right, let's move on. I think we've made our point with that. I think the people are intelligent to know that you're full of crap. Okay, so let me move on.
You're not doing a very good job of this, but carry on.
Okay, that's okay. So your YouTube channel is really only 7 months old, thereabouts. And up until this stuff going on with Art Kathy, we looked through, you were only getting like 5, 10, 15 views here, maybe 20, 30. I think the most maybe about 80. But when this stuff popped out with Art Kathy in the Gambia, this has been your bread and butter. You jumped on it, and that's all you've been doing is gossiping. To be honest, I've never seen a grown man gossip as much as you do. You make more videos about Art Kathy than any other person. It's like you almost stalking her. You follow her every time she puts out a video. You put out a video. But those are the only videos that actually get views on your channel.
Let me finish. Art Kathy is an articulate. She is an intelligent, a black woman. Why wouldn't I have an obsession about somebody like that? Is there a reason why I shouldn't?
Aren't you in a interracial relationship with a white woman? So don't try to act like you love black women.
To you? Does that mean something?
I mean, no, because don't try to don't play the role like you just love black articulate black women and you obsessed with black women, because that's not true, sir. That's not true. Let me move on. Let's move on. My point is that you're crowd chasing. You're either an agent You're either an agent to cause division or you're clout chasing, because none of your other, for the past 7 months, the only YouTube videos that you have that got any substantial amount of views is the one where you're talking about Art Kathy. And now you focus and lasered in on RJ for some reason. RJ is not.
It's okay. You're not going to be able to discredit me. I don't mind. I have.
Why? Let me ask you something. Let's move on. Can we move on? I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. Mr. Negro, Mr. Negro, please. Mr. Negro, do you know that it's illegal to use people's images on social media without their consent? And in your last couple of videos, you have basically taken RJ's pictures and put it on your YouTube channel for your video. So that's another clear indication that you're just clout chasing, because RJ is a well-respected person that's been out here for years, and a lot of people are involved with him and support him and what he's doing, and you take his picture and you put it on your YouTube channel, and that's illegal. You cannot take someone's image and post it on social media without their consent. Do you not know that? Your mic is, I'm sorry, your mic was muted.
Yeah, of course it is.
I didn't mute it. I'm just asking you, repeat yourself, please.
Okay. You don't want to talk about the audit because then you'll have to admit that.
We can talk about the audit. We'll come to the audit.
Talk about it.
Okay, but please, I need for you to explain, why are you using RJ's likeness and images on your YouTube channel? Why are you doing that?
What are you talking about the YouTube channel for? I'm talking
because you're on YouTube talking about us.
The audit man.
Do you not? Okay. All right. Let's move back to the audit. But let me just make this point. Do you know that's illegal? That's a crime. Do you know that?
What are you talking about?
Do you know that's a crime?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's illegal to use his images without his consent.
I just did so. Sue me.
Okay, we'll handle that.
Yeah.
All right. So now, where is he? Where did he go? Hello, RJ?
You've taken me off.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Back to the audit. Let's talk about Jonathan's audit. The initial one, that's the basis of your claim that Quasi did some misappropriating of her. Do you know, sir, that the author of that audit that you use as the basis of your allegations and claims and to do all these things that you're saying has admitted that that audit is in fact incomplete and should not be used, and that there are errors? He has said that out of his own mouth. Do you know that?
I never used it as my basis.
Sir, you got a whole video about it.
I never. I had a whole video about
saying that you saw the audit and what's in the audit. So I'm trying to figure out
what are you talking about? I have no idea what you were talking about. I have never seen any audit yet.
You haven't seen the audit? Okay.
I haven't seen not one audit. Or the only thing I've read was the Exodus Alliance's press release from the 14th of this month, which was essentially a conduit for the Exodus Alliance to slowly submerge people into believing that Art Kathy and Quasi Boyd were innocent. I could see that it was coming. And I know, you can laugh all you want, but I know what's coming next. I know what's going to be coming out of this next audit. Which, by the way, are you going to publicly show this audit? Are you going to show the audit?
In fact, the authorities will have the audit. So, yeah.
Which authorities?
The audit will be published for the parties. The parties will see the audit if they want to share it. But that's private information. But if the parties decided they want to publish their audit, that's on them. That's not up for us to do. But the attorney Chinadu in the Gambia is going to be having a discussion with the authorities. So, which I don't understand. So what I'm trying to figure out from you is, I'm still waiting for your evidence that the audit by the attorney is compromised in some way.
I think we're going around in circles. I answered this question.
No, because you've never given any. Your only evidence is a conversation that RJ had with Placey. That's not evidence of compromising an audit today. I don't understand. An audit that RJ is not. RJ is not himself even conducting the audit. And an attorney
he doesn't need to conduct the audit. All he needs to do is know the people who are. You know that as well as I do. Come on, I'm not stupid.
Okay.
And a lot of the people that are watching this are not stupid either. Let's be real. All RJ needs to do is know the attorneys. All he needs to do is have some association.
So that's it.
And he will.
So that's your evidence.
Sorry.
So that's it. So I just want to be clear because I want the people to see. That's your evidence. That's it.
What are you talking about?
That's it. That is your evidence of collusion and everything. That's it. That's all you got is this.
There you go. No.
I mean, this is like the most. Oh my God.
Well. Let's be honest.
But anyway.
Let's be honest.
Hello, Mr. Negro. Please turn your mic back on, sir. Turn your mic on. Mr. Negro. Mr. Negro, your mic. Mr. Negro, your mic, please turn on your. Oh, I think. Wait a minute. My bad. I think RJ is trying to show something. I know, Brother Mark. I know you didn't want Mark Brown. I know you never wanted us to bring, but I needed the people. We needed the people to see. So, I understand what you're saying, but we really needed the people to see what it is. So here is the last statement that we put out, and basically it just says that the audit is still ongoing. The attorney Shakina Chinadu is still conducting her audit. It is not concluded. And she has also informed us that she will have a second independent auditor outside of her that none of us know who that is. We'll be doing another one just to verify and check behind her. Two heads are better than one, and make sure that all her ducks were in a row and everything was done right. So that's it. We don't know the results of we don't know the results. We don't know what her report is going to say. Okay, she hasn't discussed what her report is going to say because she's not finished. She hasn't concluded it, and neither has the second independent auditor who's going to go behind her and do it again. You understand what I'm saying? So